Hello, hello, all. Getting good, getting this started. Murder romance. Murder romance, yes. That is exactly it. Yep, I am playing the demo for a game called Bad Summer. It is a murder mystery horror visual novel, and I believe it is voiced. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. Everything is as it should be. I might need to move Rain around. I'll have to see. Am I a touch quiet? Okay, give me a second. Better, 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 better. I could possibly turn the game down a little bit too. I'll turn down the game a little bit. Is that better? Okay, all right. Oop. Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn the game down for sure. That's loud. Okay, I'm glad that headphones are recommended, but also don't break my eardrums. Why does every game sound like you're in a fucking theater? Normal. I'm gonna make sure. Okay, good. Full screen didn't screw it up. Also going to adjust webcam a little bit. Why are you not picking up? You're just being finicky tonight. Okay. I'm not surprised that you're being finicky. Help gallery achievements. I like the music already. Is there a thing for? I'm assuming subtitles will be as they are. Oh, I am also going to, just for this one at least, turn myself to D&D. Promi, hi buddy. Okay. The what? Oh, decent. All right. Well, a new game. The art's very pretty. Mm. Oh boy, decisions have consequences. We're getting until dawn up here. Turn down just a little bit more, cause good lord. I'm probably gonna turn this down too. When in my life have I ever made a good decision? I don't know. I thought us dating was a good decision. Hello, sir.
My name is Arthur Smith, and I am, for the first time in my life, completely and utterly stupefied.
Just a moment, making some adjustments. Nope, nope, nope. You guys are seeing behind the veil. Sorry.
All my life, I reveled in the self-glorification of being the brightest mind in the room. A gift, my mother called it. To know everything there was to know about the world. Or so I thought.
You sound like Sayu, but I don't think you're Sayu.
With each case solved, each criminal I brought to justice, my confidence grew.
I mean, he does
I
kind of show up
believed
in
I
random
knew,
places.
knew it all, that no mystery I sought could evade my eyes for long. Little did I know, a darkness far greater than any criminal's machinations awaited me.
He sounds like either Sayu or Danny. Danny Phantom. Yeah. Not the actual character, but there is a guy who goes by that. Yeah. Yeah, the voice actor. I'm curious. I'm curious now. I have to go look. I can't find it. Okay, well maybe there'll be credits. Hopefully there'll be credits.
It began innocently enough, with whispers and rumors that tickled the edge of my consciousness. Strange occurrences and unexplainable events that defied logic. At first, I dismissed them as mere superstitions, the imaginings of an odd, whimsical mind. After all, I am a detective grounded in the tangible, the real and the concrete. Ghosts and silly monsters belong to children's stories, not the reality I so carefully navigated. But the whispers grew louder, persisting until I could no longer ignore them. I stumbled upon a hidden network, a secretive society that sought to protect the world from an insidious truth. Could you believe it? Paranormal creatures, beings that inhabited the very fabric of our existence, lurking among us, hiding in plain sight. They called them abnormals. The discovery of these monsters was a revelation that shook me to my core, an awakening that shattered my preconceived notions. The world I thought I knew, the boundaries I believed existed, were nothing but a fragile facade. What am I to do? A mere man of flesh and bone against monsters capable of wiping mankind clean from the face of this earth. If these monsters come to light, life as we know it will be over. God, everything I've ever worked for, everyone I've ever loved, gone. Maybe another round at the bar, another drink, and I'll figure it out. I always do.
Okay, what is with the shirt, my guy? I mean, I know you're stressed out, but that that was a choice. You made a choice there. Another murder, another family left with no answers. Another case gone cold. A chilling addition to my department's ever growing failures. Polite societal attire. It is not polite societal attire, no. He a handsome boy, though. The Empress was worse than I thought. The city had become a haunting symphony of sirens and death. I thought I could fix things, cleanse the red stains that blacken the streets. What a fool I was to. I can't do that accent that he was doing. Believe it would all be so simple. All pipe dreams and deluded fantasies. I wasn't ready to throw in the towel. The hard reality of existing in this war zone hadn't destroyed my righteous crusade yet. Aw, okay. Well, I'll have the VOD up at least. Soon, perhaps, not yet. I hunched over my desk, glaring down at the mountain of manila folders. Each held a grim portrait of a life extinguished too soon, a trail gone cold. I plucked a few from the summit before they threatened to fall. Serial porch pirate, awful, but the porch bandit can wait. There were bigger issues to worry about, like the ungodly amount of vicious murders gone unsolved. That took precedence over stolen mail, for now. The midnight panting napper, really? Goodness, everyday humanity strayed further from God. I mean, panty themes have been a thing forever. Slip the case file back into the pile. Not today. Hopefully, not ever. The Camp Bear Ridge Ripper. The name alone sent a shiver up my spine, my gloomy office seeming a tad darker. Bitter breeze disturbed the grimy blackout curtains. Every twitch sent miniature dust storm into the stagnant air, mirroring the anxiety churning in my gut. Bro, you're purple froze. This case in particular, something that wasn't right about it. Jane Doe. 30 to 40. 2001. Carson Park Public Road, June, May 29th, approximately 6:45 a.m. I protected Johnson to a call regarding the suspicious odor emitting from. Why is there blood on your report? Men's restroom in Carson Park, small town of dog scale, mile out from Bear Ridge Mountains. Upon investigation, responding officers discovered the victim. The victim, unidentified female, presumed to be in her 30s or 40s due to dental records, lay scattered across the restroom floor. The body had been meticulously dismembered with a sharp object unknown. No, I could have fucking done that. Now I know. Knowing is half the battle, and my ear itches. Yeah. Pretty nice for a park men's room. 3 victims dead, all cut into pieces, butchered. Meticulous, heinous act. Missed something, look on history. Yeah, I know. I know how these things work. Ruthlessness is mercy. Oh, right, song. Wrong series. Suspect who had no prior arrest, squeaky clean criminal record before this whole mess started, was rotting away in a jail cell. Great news, right? The officers leading the case earned a nice promotion. My department even threw a little celebration. Spirits were high. Getting a murderer like that off the streets was a relief to everyone. Until last night. Another body carved into pieces in the same brutal, horrifying fashion. It is a full desire to continue the Barry Ridge Ripper's legacy, or there's someone innocent locked away in the Ripper's place. That I cannot abide. I just realized you can't see his face. Hmm. I may have to go do a dance elsewhere. Oh, it's gonna have the fucking watermark. Mm, can I flip you? I can't remember if I can flip you. Uh, flip horizontal. Hello. My things are all backwards now. Yeah, I also need to move. Tits. Tits needs to move. I apologize for covering up the chat, but I realized you couldn't see his face. Anyway, kitty! Oh my goodness! There's a kitty on top of me. A blur of fur emerged from my feet. Long-haired Calico, eyes narrowed with mischief, launched itself onto my cluttered desk, knocking over my lukewarm coffee in the process. I gasped, quickly turning the mug upright and setting the case files aside, dare loading, avoiding staining precious evidence. Speaking of, my god, Tybalt. Reach for some tissues, carefully cleaning my ruined desk. Gaze snapped to the destructive cat. Little nuisance came out of seemingly nowhere. Kitty. Ooh, warm or cold? I gotta pet the cat. You gotta pet the cat. My gaze softened. The stretching furball was cute. Too cute for its own good. Gave into the urge to pet the top of its tiny head. My fingers glided through the soft hair. Responded with a soft, rumbling purr. The cat had no collar, no tags. Where did you come from, little one? How did you find your way into a police station at this time of night? That's no easy feat. I'm impressed. Perhaps I should give the troublemaker a name. Oh, I can name the kitty. He's a fluffy calico. Oh yeah, Tavisita. Tavisita. I must. Oh, are you not gonna? Oh, there we go. Personalize. It's Tavisita. Tavisita. How cute. Gave the furball a few more pets, then gently guided the little guy off my desk. No time for distractions, no time to entertain the cat's mischievous antics. I had a job to do, and I'll be damned if I let anything get in the way of what must be done.
Attention all personnel. This is an emergency announcement.
What the fuck? Oop.
This is not a test. I repeat, this is not a test. A highly dangerous abnormal has breached the facility. Remain calm and follow these instructions carefully.
Oh shit.
Do not close office doors. This will upset the abnormal.
Oh! Ha! Hi! How's it going? Hello, friend. I kind of want to close my door. I don't care if it's gonna upset you.
Do not try to escape. Do not try to respond to or acknowledge anyone outside of your office, including co-workers, staff, and family members, no matter how normal they appear.
I was unaware that we were in a fucking SCP.
Do not make eye contact with the abnormal. Do not approach.
Too
If
late.
being watched, proceed with work as normal.
I already looked up at it though. I know it's there.
Do not look out the windows. Should someone go missing in your immediate vicinity, do not search for them. They are gone.
This is a fucking SCP. Awesome.
If you feel like you're no longer in control of your body, do not panic. This is normal and should only last a few seconds. This should not impede your duties.
I hate this already.
Stay in well-lit areas. In case of a power outage, brace yourselves for broken bones and or missing organs. The abnormal collects eyeballs in particular.
How do you know that?
Failure to follow proper protocols may result in employment termination, a fine, and sudden death. In that order. Should death occur, the fine will be transferred to your next of kin. If no next of kin is available, we'll forward the fine to the person who signed the largest abnormal claim against.
Okay, that was good. They're gone. I don't know what that child is doing. Quite the chilling announcement for my first day on the job. This is your first day? I should have known. He looks a little like Leon. I rifled through my desk drawer. Buried under a pile of crumpled papers was an ISWA instructional disc. It was old, a bit scratched and worn with age, mandatory watch according to the chief. Tedious chore, and for a moment I considered skipping the affair entirely. The boss didn't know wouldn't hurt him. No. I shook the dangerous train of thought from my head. There were protocols for a reason, no matter how inconvenient and boring they may be. Up the thick sheet of dust from the CD's surface, carefully cleansed it with a cloth and slipped into the computer's optical drive. Oh yeah, because it's taking place in like 2001, two.
If you're watching this tape, that means the international security of the weird and abnormal has accepted you into our ranks.
Why'd you say you like that?
Congratulations. If you are not a government official and associated with the new Emperor's Police Department, please power down this device now. Report this stolen material to your local authorities.
French.
Tamper with property is a serious crime. If determined guilty, what make me laugh was guilt swinging me won't say money will she sue me.
Damn, CD's real scratched up.
Violators may be subject to fines or possible jail time if you do not comply. This is not a test. Are you authorized to view this content?
Yeah.
Good. Your word is your bond, detective. Your oath of honor is everything. Truth, integrity, and personal accountability are the core values of your department. Do well to uphold them. New Empress, the city of opportunity, freedom, and prosperity.
Yeah. It's creepy. Let him out of the freezer.
Beautiful, isn't it? It is home to millions of Americans, families, mothers and fathers, their children. These innocent, hardworking civilians are living their lives in blissful ignorance, unaware of the kind of menace threatening our nation.
Yes, much
Your
better.
city is under
Thank you.
attack by unknown entities, abominations lurking in the shadows, waiting and plotting
Mm-hmm.
to consume our homes.
Yay. Okay. Oop, oop.
They seek to butcher everyone and everything we love. There are unnatural events occurring all around us, officer. It is happening as I speak. Terrible things. Innocents are dying. Your life is in danger.
And this instructional video is kind of a downer, man. Where's the peppy music? Where's the what are we doing next? Garbage. We need that energy. Or like, oh, was it? Oh, the like intro video to That's Not My Neighbor. Need something like that.
Your family is in danger.
Do I have a family? I'm assuming I have a family because there is
Only
a
the Police
hi.
Department can stop it.
I that guy. That guy does. That guy looks like he's kind of encouraging it.
Public safety
There's also not much instructional about this. You're just telling me facts that I kind of already know.
God.
Oh, I mean, me personally, no. At least not, in the traditional sense. I'm more agnostic than atheistic. I feel like if I was in this guy's position though, if I did, I don't now.
Good God.
Apparently, that was the right choice. I mean, again, logically speaking, if I was in this guy's position, finding out the things that I know, I don't think I'd believe anymore.
You will need to be properly prepared for your new position, detective. But first, you will be tested. Let's see how capable you are.
Man, school doesn't start until the 31st. I don't want to be tested.
The images you are about to witness are classified. Sharing this information with the general public will result in death.
Eat. That says eat. That doesn't say death.
A fine, employment termination, and possible jail time. Now pay close attention, detective. The information I'm about to show you may save your life.
Ew. Oh, we're not SCP. We're in Mandela catalog. Mm.
Let's put what you've learned to the test, shall we?
Oh, that is a brother. Sorry. The problem with doing new games is always getting stuff set up in a way that looks good, and you wind up fiddling with things more than I probably should.
Choose wisely, detective.
Oh, I mean, I can't smell. I do love that her shirt says human with my human brain. Actually, I probably should move that up. Okay, here. I like that better. Oop, oop. Oh, I feel like this was a trick question. Oh, I mean, you're probably not an abnormal. I just, you're just unfortunate. This time of night, those books are way too advanced for someone your age. Yes. Yeah, it's fine. I figured. I did fail, motherfuck. Failure? Was the test rigged, or am I awful at this? I think it was rigged. I think it was a trick fucking question, but I was trying to go with the the obvious. Answer the phone. Help caller survive exploded. What happens if I mean, I did a quick save there. Hi. Hello. Speaking of kitties. Speaking of babies.
It's ringing.
Time to get to work.
Hello?
Oh my god.
I could really use a pie right now, dude.
Oh my god.
What?
listen, listen. All bullshit aside, the munchies are really hitting me, bro. Hey, listen. You ever wonder if water is really wet, man?
My hands can touch anything but themselves. Oh wait.
What? No, you wanker. I'm not getting into this pointless debate with you. Who are you, anyway? How did you get this number?
Dude, just take my order and send the pizza over. That'll be totally radical of you, you know?
What are you, a turtle living in a sewer?
Yeah.
Is your father a rat? Get off my line, you bloody idiot.
Dude, my pops isn't a rat. Wait, hold up. How did you know he lives in the sewers?
This job might be the death of me.
Oh boy. Reiko, no. Baby girl. No. No. Reiko. Reiko, you're not supposed to be on my table. Baby. No. You're trying to get on me. Honey. We gave you so much love during our session with Robin. Yeah, you got pets from both me and Leia. Apologize. Apologies. Brief intermission of cat. Oh my god, you're not going to try to crawl on my back, are you? Do not. You have claws and I am wearing a tank top. Ow. Baby. Why? Why are you so needy? You're such a needy girl. I know, I know. It's really cluttered over here right now. I need to clean up. But you still have your blanket. Yeah, you still got the blanket. And you still lay here. And yes, agreed on word choice. Here, lay down, baby. Oh my goodness. Cat aggro. How do I do anything else? Oop, hey. Yee!
Hello?
911, please.
Oh no.
Mom, are you alright?
You sound like you said mom.
Something in my house.
I am very curious if they were inspired by Mandela Catalog because this feels very Mandela Catalog.
Something? Can you be more specific, Mum?
Don't look at it.
This... This isn't a prank, is it?
No! Please! I can't look away.
Can you describe what you see? Mum! Mum, are you there?
Yeah.
God help us.
Ugh.
Bloody hell! How in God's name? I said try harder, Oliver. People are dying.
And I might be going crazy. What of it?
This threatens to swallow the city, the whole world. You must prevent this. Try harder. Do better.
What was I supposed to do?
I must do better.
What was I supposed to do? I mean, I isn't Oliver.
Hello?
Halo, is this the ISWA helpline?
Yes, it is. How may I help you?
Right. So there's something wrong with my wife.
How so?
She's climbing on the ceiling. Like our bedroom ceiling. With her bare hands.
Did you forget to get her chocolate? I know That's a terrible joke. I'm so sorry. Sometimes I feel like climbing on the ceiling when I want sugar and I can't have it.
That's not normal, right?
No, no. As a
No,
matter of fact, it's
it's
not.
not normal, sir. Is she doing anything else? Anything odd? Besides the climbing?
Besides the climbing.
No, she's just hanging out up there like a little spider monkey. She's so silly, my little Pookie Bear. Oh, I don't think she likes being called silly. Or maybe she doesn't like the nickname Pookie Bear? I don't know. New relationship, still working out the terminology and boundaries and all that.
I think you married an SCP. Or maybe it's the spider that died in fucking Baldur's Gate. You tried asking her to come down. She's leaving footprints in hard to clean spots. That's so mean.
Oh, confusing stuff. Shotgun wedding. Can you believe it? Met her in Vegas at my buddy's bachelor party. Whew! And things have been smooth sailing ever since.
Until this ceiling thing.
Yeah, smooth sailing before now.
Yeah.
I mean, before the whole climbing on the walls debacle. She's a great climber, by the way. You should see her now. Gravity don't mean a damn thing.
You are very cavalier about this, sir.
Laws of physics? Who needs it? She should be in the dang Olympics. Star performance for national television, huh? The world ain't ready for this.
We don't need physics where we're going.
In fact, I don't even know why I called you. Should let her keep on climbing.
Sir.
Hey, the sky's the limit, am I right? Who am I to get in the way of such a phenomenal show with athleticism?
You sound like you're from the South, and you give me the impression that you're from the South. You're very, hey, y'all, watch this.
Hey, don't you start that hissing again, babe.
I guess if he's happy.
Anyway, we got our own place together. Cheap but comfortable. Like you wouldn't believe it. We snagged this place with no money down. The owner was dying to hand us over the keys. Begging even.
Oh, you just got Pazuzu. That's what happened. I'm gonna call you an exorcist, and if she starts puking, just get out of the way.
Did you not find that strange at all?
Oh, sure I did. The guy mentioned a thing or two about ghosts. Seemed pretty spooked, too.
You moved into a haunted house?
Yeah, it's a very white guy thing to do.
What do you take me for, huh? An idiot? Ghosts ain't real. I'm a businessman, not a fool. In fact, I'm a realtor myself. It ain't out of the ordinary for some chump to list his property on the low 'cause of superstition.
Sir, I believe the situation has escalated far past the point of superstition. Your wife is climbing the walls and hissing like an animal.
How do you know it's a ghost thing? Might be rabies.
Would you rather it be rabies? Because that just means she's already dead.
Was she bitten by a wild animal?
My Pookie bitten? No, no, never. Well, she got a little nip from our pet hamster the other day. Gotta be rabies. Should should I take her to the hospital? Call an ambulance?
Ambulance. Yeah, send a fucking ambulance. Tell the EMTs to maybe wear protective suits, though. I mean, not like hazmats, but like bulletproof vests, because she might go a little crazy. Yeah, I'm not gonna be skeptical. I'm literally working for an organization that deals with weird shit. I had a spooky ghost lady in my doorway of not that long ago. Oh, and the guy from the instructional video is talking to me in real life.
I'll send an ambulance over right away. Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, why are you blinking? Can't do anything else. I don't know who that is. She's cute.
Hello?
Hello? Are you the good guys?
Oh no.
Yes, this is the good guys. How can I help you?
Oh. all over. That's cute.
Mom told me to hide, and she told me to call here because Daddy has a knife.
Where's your mum now? Can you put her on the phone?
She went downstairs and she didn't come back. Can you find her for me? Because I don't want to go downstairs. Mommy was screaming, but she stopped now. Are you on your way?
Oh no.
Did Daddy do anything strange? Did he look different?
No. He looks how he always looks. Really mad.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. I think Daddy's coming upstairs.
Listen to me carefully, okay? Stay hidden, don't make a sound. Stay on the line. I'm tracking your location. I'll send somebody to help. You're going to be alright.
Officer, this is not an abnormal occurrence. The ISWA cannot interfere.
We could still send the fucking police.
If you send our agents, there will be consequences.
Son of a bitch. Also, how do you know? How do you know he also wasn't taken over by a wall climbing entity? It just happens to be a knife holding entity. You gonna lay down, Rico? Excuse me. The police would take ages to arrive. Absolute fools. The cleaners, however, they're efficient. They'd make an appearance instantly. But what would they do? Hmm. We could send the police. Hey, you're kind of talking like you know that they're inefficient because you've been one, because you were a detective. There's gonna be consequences. Oh, I never know what to do in these situations. I always second guess myself like crazy. Suck my nuts, ball. I don't want to be able to sleep at night without hearing voices of regret. Yeah, I'd like suck my nuts, Baldy, because you know what? You're already being way more intrusive than you need to be.
The threat has been neutralized. Perimeter cleared. Good work, detective.
Hello? Hello? Bloody hell! What just happened? What just happened?
I warned you, Oliver. The child would have been fine.
No!
His mother hid him in a secure location. His father would have never found him.
God damn it!
He would have gone to live on with his aunt. A very mediocre, unfulfilling life, but peaceful. Better than most could ever ask for.
How do you know that? How? Does this bloody organization get off on killing kids?
We do not harm the young and innocent. No, Oliver. We indoctrinate them, train them into proper agents for our cause. Had you not acted so recklessly,
Oh,
things would be different.
motherfucker! Oh, ah! I don't want to read it. I don't want to read you my save, but ah!
Your decisions have consequences.
Oh. Well, apparently this is only like an hour long, so I stand by my assertion of suck my nuts, Baldy. I mean, I'm saying that more now because what the fuck? Okay. Love you, babe. Seriously, what the fuck? I was thinking, you know, That's what pisses me off when people say shit like that. It's like, think, do better. I was thinking. I was thinking in terms of expediency. My brain wasn't just flatlining, which I mean it does. Let's be real here. We shop themes often playing in my head, sometimes out of tune. But for fuck's sake, yeah, I was thinking, my guy. Oh my god, I'm trolling. What in the non-Rocket? Effie just got to a certain point in Dar Trail. Ow, god damn it. Off my jaw. I'm not gonna. No, because I really do want to see how this plays out. Yeah, I'm not gonna I. My instinct is just to load to do a bunch of saves and reload shit, because I fucking did that with fucking Slay the Princess. But this is only a demo, and I do plan on playing the full game when it comes out. So no reloads. That is my mission statement. No reloads, even if I'm mad at myself for that. Oh hi, you're back. Is this the consequences? Oh, never mind. Oh, never fucking mind. Never fucking mind. Okay. I'm out here talking a big game about no reloads, and the game just says, bitch, you thought. I don't want no consequence, consequence, consequence. I don't want no consequences of my actions now.
Hello?
Halo, is this the ISWA helpline?
Yes, it is. How may I
Okay,
help you?
Right.
skip.
So there's something wrong.
How so?
She's climbing on the fence?
No.
No. Oh, it lost the. In fact, hey, hey, don't you start that hissing again, babe.
For some reason, I thought he said something else there.
Anyway.
Did you not?
Oh, sure.
You moved.
What do you
Sir, I believe.
How do you know it?
What?
My poop?
Send an
I'll
ambulance.
send an ambulance over right away.
Also, why did I get. Oh, maybe it was like a thing of three? Question mark? I don't know. But I don't know why
Hello?
the child being indoctrinated gave me a game over. He did say death, though. He said it in the creepy, glitchy voice, but he did say death. Oh god, never mind. What? No. Oh god, we're fucking. Oh! I felt a presence. Someone was there. Could sense
Hello?
it.
How can I help you?
Is this one a prank? I froze, my grip on the handset tightening. The voice was ominous, unsettling, but I was not one to be intimidated. I would not be bullied in my own office by some foolish prank caller. I'm gonna be aggressive.
Am I supposed to be scared, you bloody idiot? You have nothing better to do than to call government hotlines and breathe into the phone like a creep. Keep watching. Take a picture for all I care. I do not give a shite, moron.
He's a shite. He didn't write it. They didn't write it out properly though. It's got an e at the end. But
Grumpy, Albert. The department issued stress ball is there for a reason. Consider taking a break and giving it a good squeeze. You can thank HR later.
I don't like how you said squeeze. Hang on, just a second. The ball is a little. It's still pretty loud. Okay, never mind. Apparently, the ball is just loud. which I maintain were consequences that were bad enough to result in my death. Whatever. You're gonna be such a
The good
dick
guys
about
are on
it.
their way to you right now. Hold tight.
I hear the good guys coming.
Stay on the line.
Bye-bye.
Oh,
Your shift is over, Oliver. Your performance was acceptable, I suppose. But I was expecting better. You're much to learn, much to experience.
also, I'm new. Also, are you my boss? Cause, cause I've got some complaints, man. Hi again. Finally, it's over. I sighed heavily, slouching into my office chair. Thank goodness it was over for now. Also, if I'm a detective, why am I taking fucking calls? Like, do we not have people to do that? I have questions. With the phone calls over and done with, I turned my attention to other matters. The Bear Ridge Ripper case. My number one priority was finding the killer. Sleep could wait. Time was of the essence. The real work begins. The summer of 1999 was the hottest I ever experienced. The muted glow of dawn shed but a feeble light over the misty woods. It's pretty. The wild tree-lined street was eerily empty at such an hour. The entire world was fast asleep. Here I was, the first light of day, alone at a deserted bus stop. It was lonely here. Comfortably quiet. I couldn't shake this irrational feeling that some hungry predator was going to jump from the darkness to take a chunk out of me. Not like I could run far in a dress like this. The weak flickering light overhead only added to my jitters. There was something about this neck of the woods that freaked me out. Part of me was itching to pack up and head home. Applying for this job was a stupid idea. It's out of my element, out of my comfort zone, and in over my head. My knowledge of the countryside and outdoor living was zero. Stupid me, trying to get away from my parents, that I threw myself into a worse situation, working at a summer camp in the middle of absolute nowhere. Bear Ridge Summer Camp, your next adventure starts here. It seemed like a nice way to disconnect from the stress of the modern world and reconnect with nature. An escape from reality, from life at home, at least for a little while. Cool breeze blowing through my hair, my fingers strummed over my acoustic guitar, just something to fill the silence. Anything to fill the silence. Kitty! It's Tavisita! A cat in the wilds of Bear Ridge Mountains, and at the bus stop of all places. What on earth was it doing here? A hint of mystery surrounded the four-legged creature. Looks like its name is Tavisita. Yes, I named that cat in the future, apparently. For some time admiring the cat from a safe distance, I was feeling more than a little restless. What was taking the bus so long? Was it normal for it to run this late? Concerned, I rooted through my dress pocket for my cell phone and dialed my boss's number. It wasn't too far from camp. Maybe he could drive out and pick me up. He answered on the second ring,
What
thankfully.
do you want?
Yo, boy.
Um,
Oh. I was surprised by how irritable he sounded. He was a lot nicer during the interview. Hey, the bus is late and I've been waiting here for close to an hour now.
Why is the fact you're stranded my problem?
Well, I was hoping you could come pick me up if it's not too much trouble. Being out by myself really being out by myself really makes me really God construct. I'm really not used to the woods.
Too
And
damn bad.
did he just hang up on me? I suddenly dropped my toes. Wow, what a jerk. I shivered in the morning chill seeping through my dress. Another shiver racked her body. This one less from the cold and more from the frustration. This sucked. Oh, I think that was supposed to be. It went out of the wrong. There's a word there that I'm not thinking of, but it said her and not me. Waiting for the bus that would never come, dealing with the boss who treated me like an afterthought. Was it worth it? All this for minimum wage check and some time away from home. Mm. Lights pierced through the mist, and the large, weathered wheels of a bus squeaked along the bumpy road. Finally, the clunky gas guzzler had arrived. One-way trip to the mountains of Bear Ridge. The bus squealed into a stop before me. The folding doors opened. It's a smiling face of a driver, an old bald man missing a few teeth. Packing my guitar back into its case, I forced a smile and then hurried up the short set of stairs with my luggage. Gazing down the narrow aisle of divided seats, I locked eyes with four attractive strangers. All of them looked around my age. Just a moment. Oh, it's tomorrow's appointment. Okay, sorry. I was unsure if that was my brother or not, but it was not. Just a moment. Why is that going so slowly? Weird. I like the music. Anyway, close that. Email's going real slow. At least Gmail's going real slow. Gazing down the narrow aisle of divided seats, I locked eyes with four attractive strangers. All of them looked around my age. He fell asleep doing. Oh my god, there's a dick in the background. The one reason a group of teenagers would be huddled on a bus at such an ungodly hour, venturing deep into the remote wilderness of upstate New Empress. My coworkers, two boys and two girls, embarking on this crazy, bumpy ride alongside me. It was oddly comforting, knowing I wouldn't have to suffer alone for the rest of the trip. Bus doors closed and the driver stepped on the gas. No turning back now. Who should I sit next to? And now I gotta make my choice! Spontaneous, fun, adapting. Ooh. Okay, sorry, I just wanted to appreciate the music. Very lovely. I hope that was up on Spotify. Intuitive, personality, spontaneous, fun, adaptable, perceptive, lucky, flaw, indirect. And you look like you have tarot cards. Leader, nature loving, strict, outdoors expertise, domineering. Grumpy, sensitive, brooding, strength, brawling, combative. Till? Lost soul, the rebel, passionate, rash, outgoing, art, expression, decision making. Domineering or indirect, domineering. Yeah, I know it will impact the story. Let's go. I sit a full sleep of the bus and its occupants before snapping back to the blonde-haired goddess in the front row. I mean, yeah, she's pretty. Oh, hi, hello. I'm gonna say it was a rhythmic pop, pop, pop of her gum that stole my attention to the fact that she was the only one standing, chin in hand, seemingly bored out of her mind. But that would be a half truth. I was mesmerized by her. Her bright and shiny presence was a stark contrast to the muted tones of the bus. She blew a bubble, a vibrant pink sphere, shimmered in the glow under the overhead lights before bursting with a soft pop. My initial search for a seat was long forgotten as I watched on. She was a spectacle, and I was her captivated
Are you
audience.
taking a seat? Or do you plan to stand the whole trip?
Hi. Silent Blonde's southern drawl, I broke from my trance. He crawled up my neck as our eyes locked. I didn't mean to stare at her like a freak. I expected outrage from her, but instead her bright blue eyes sparkled, and her lips upturned in a small smile. No, of course not. Face hot, I averted my gaze, desperately wishing for this floor to swallow me whole. I mumbled a quick apology under my breath and hurried down the aisle. Thankfully, there was an empty seat near the back to offer me solace. I lunged for it. However, before I could reach the safe haven of an empty seat, the bus lurched forward. Oh, shit. For a heart-stirring moment, I lost my balance. Please don't let me embarrass myself further. Tethering on the edge of a disaster, I threw out my arms, flailing them about like a startled baby chick trying to fly. Fortunately for me, gravity was not my friend. Thunk! I fell to the bus floor with a heavy thud. My cheeks burned hot, and a lump foamed in my throat. The silence on the bus was deafening. I could feel all eyes on me, burning my flesh as they stared down at me like a clumsy loser I was. I couldn't dare to look up. My eyes focused on the worn floorboards beneath me. You're also wearing a skirt. Ugh, I hate that. Maybe if I stay here, no one will notice. Then a soft chuckle broke through the silence. I looked up to find the beautiful blonde before me, concern etched in her gaze. She knelt beside me, her hand extended. Hey, are you okay? Besides my pride, I didn't appear to be injured. Here, let me help you up. Take her hand. Her voice was warm and inviting, like honey. I took her outstretched hand grateful. Thanks. Her cheeks blazed hot. Don't worry. Don't worry, it happens to the best of us. She smiled at me, her blue eyes glinted with something I couldn't quite decipher. A shiver traveled down my spine. I expected her to release my hand after assisting me, but to my surprise, she held on firmly. She guided me to an unoccupied seat, our fingers intertwined. The lingering warmth of her touch sent a tingle up my arm. I missed it when she finally let go. Scooted to the window seat and set my luggage down at my feet, my guitar slung across my lap. I slumped down in the bus cushions, trying to disappear. My chest tightened. Not a good first impression for my coworkers. They must think I'm a loser. I had every intention of sitting in silence, glaring out the window, and feeling sorry for myself until I reached my destination, when I felt the seat shift beside me. It was her, the blonde-haired beauty. She flipped her long tresses over her shoulder and grinned. Her jaw worked the gum in her mouth with a methodical rhythm. Summer. I stared at her, confused and slightly taken aback. Of course her name is fucking Summer. Sorry, what? My name is Summer. She repeated, and chuckled when my face finally lit up with understanding. She was introducing herself. I thought you were commenting on the weather, being sunny and all. My responses caught Summer off guard. She frowned slightly.
You thought I'd just walk up to strangers on buses to give weather updates?
I blushed, mortified. Well, when you put it like that, it does sound silly. I don't mind. I like silly. The conversation lulled to a stop. I wanted to talk to her, say something funny or interesting to keep her attention, but I wasn't funny. Or interesting. My gaze moved to the window, staring vacantly out of it. My thoughts were jumbled and scattered by the girl sitting beside me. She smelled like strawberries. Just fucking say something. So Summer, like the sea. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
Don't think so.
Before you make a weather related, make maybe not that, make weather related comments. I think. Let me stop you now. I've heard them all. I gaped at her, not expecting such a sharp response. I didn't mean to cause offense. I'm sorry, it's just if I hear another person compare me to the sun, I think I might actually scream. Look at my resting beach face. Do I look like the embodiment of a warm summer day? Well, summer storms are a thing. Her shoulders visibly relaxed. They circulated the corner of her full pink lips. True. And hurricanes are pretty common this time of year. This earned me a genuine laugh from her. This is your subtle way of calling me destructive. I didn't know Summer long enough to make that assumption, but what I was learning was that she was a force. One didn't meet a girl like Summer and not be left unaffected in her wake. I shrugged, a grin stealing across my face. Not destructive, more like powerful. I think I like you. With expert ease, she blew a series of small, delicate bubbles, each popping softly before the next began. I watched on, fascinated. So what's the deal with the guitar? Are you planning on serenading the campers? Her words broke me from my trance, and my eyes trailed down to the guitar in my lap. I almost forgot I had it with me. My cheeks flushed with warmth. Oh, I don't sing. I just like to play sometimes. Maybe you can play something for the kids around the campfire. They'll love that. I think I'd love that too. Small smile touched my lips. It'd be nice to have an audience, even said audience consisted mostly of 8 and 9-year-olds. You have to start somewhere, I suppose. If you have some free time in your schedule, perhaps you can play a tune for me. I grew quiet as Summer awaited my answer. Even the sound of her gums snapping ceased. All that remained was the hum of the bus's engine. She reached out, running a single pink manicured finger along the rim of my guitar case. Her brow furrowed. Unconsciously, I mirrored the action, my finger tracing along the warm material of my case. Our fingers suddenly collided. A jolt of electricity went through me. An unspoken awareness hung in the air as my heart pounded a frantic beat in my chest. What should I do? Oh, man. Oh. Ooh. It's always the $1,000,000 question, isn't it? Oh, okay. I will take a break at like 7:30. Because I need to go to the bathroom, but I don't need to go to the bathroom about that anyway, I think. Would it be weird? I mean, I don't know. I've had characters doing crazier shit. Go for broke. Time seemed to stand still on her as our eyes met. Did she feel it too? Blush crept up my neck, and a pretty pink blush bloomed across Summer's delicate cheeks. Instead of pulling away, our fingers intertwined. The bus rolled to a halt at the next bus stop. The double doors were open, and an older, scraggly man boarded. He was graceless as he limped through the aisle with what I presumed to be a bad leg. Tall, with a full head of unkempt gray hair, beady black eyes, baggy, dirt-stained clothes, looked like a homeless man down on his luck. It was a small miracle he could even afford a bus ticket with the way he carried himself. His features were weathered, nose crooked, as if it had been broken at some point. The poor guy seemed sickly, barely holding on by a thread. His clothes carried a terrible odor. The stench intensified the further he moved into the bus. The driver didn't seem to mind. I kept my head down as he passed by, fighting the urge to cover my nose. There was no need to be rude. Hopefully the man's fortune should turn around for better soon. Nope. I locked eyes with the homeless man's pale, haggard gaze. He hovered over my seat, glaring into the very depths of my soul. I went stiff. A sudden, inexplicable chill swept over me, sending goosebumps racing over my skin.
Making a mistake.
I reached for the sleeve of Summer's shirt. She whispered under her breath,
Whatever.
"Pretend he's not here."
Turn back before it's too late.
I think it's already too late. Grinned maniacally, spittle flying around his wrinkled mouth. His eyes were wide and crazed. Moved his hand in the inner pocket of his coat. I gasped at the glint of something silver in his pocket. Was that a knife? Oh, A? What am I doing? Am I holding it? A sudden change of heart, the bum withdrew the knife. Thank God. I let out a heavy breath. I didn't realize it. Let out a heavy breath. I didn't realize I was holding. Oh! He yelped a disgusting lump of spit hit my chest. Ew! Laughing maniacally, the bum ran through the back door and disappeared into the woods. Whoa! My flesh crawled. The urge to buckle over and vomit was near irresistible. It was a violation, a physical assault that left me reeling. Fire ignited in my chest. I wanted to lash out, to scream, to throw a tantrum. But a cold, rational voice warned me against it. Instead, I wiped the spittle away in a feeble attempt to restore my dignity. A slender hand reached down, and firm yet hesitant, holding tissues just edged from my stained dress. I looked up and met Summer's gaze, a quiet anger simmering there, not at me but at the situation. Oh goodness, are you okay? I mustered the strength to speak, barely. I am okay, given the circumstances. No, the heck you aren't. Let me help you. We can't let that cruel old man win. Gently, she dabbed at the stain, wiping the gross snot away. Ugh. Her fingers brushed against mine, lingering just long enough to remind me that I wasn't alone in this, that someone saw what I'd been through and cared enough to stand by me. There you go, all clean. The tension in the air dispersed. My shoulders relaxed. My muscles ached with strain. I didn't realize how tense I had been while I'd been gripped by that haunting stare. The madman's warning echoed through my mind. Was he talking about Summer? Was he telling me not to trust her? Undoubtedly, though. It was the ramblings of a lunatic and nothing more. Ominous words and threats had definitely left a mark on a soul and queasiness in my gut. Are you okay? You're looking a little green. I nodded, unable to find the strength to speak just yet. Summer searched my eyes, then nodded. She patted my knee 1, 2, 3 times before drawing her hand back. My skin burned from her touch. That guy was weird, huh? More like crazy. Do you think he's a threat? No. No? How could she be so nonchalant? But he had a weapon. Summer shrugged and flipped her dresses over her shoulder. I'm a first degree black belt in karate and a purple belt in jujitsu. I could take down a crazy bum easily. A little braggadocious there, babe. That's impressive. She grinned at me and nodded, blowing a large people before letting it pop. A lot of people take one look at me and think I'm easy prey, but I'm the stuff made of nightmares.
Eat my enemies alive.
Anyone who thinks they can cross me will be sorely mistaken. I eat my enemies alive. Peace, my bloody peace. And yet,
Started the summer of 1999. That summer.
Oliver, your shift was over hours ago. Go home. Rest. There is always tomorrow.
Rest. Someone is behind these brutal murders, and I'll uncover the truth, even if it kills me.
oh, oh, it really was about an hour. Michaela Laws! I knew I recognized at least one voice. Michaela! I really, really like the music too. Aww. Oh, he's a bird. A salute for Herc. I legitimately pointed at my screen like I was fucking talking to somebody in real life. Oh, okay. There's not gonna be anything here. Yeah, there's no achievements. All right. Credits. There it is. Nathan Wagner. Nathan Wagner. I don't think I actually do know anything. Okay. I need to use the bathroom. And go get food. So I'm gonna do kind of a long break, and then I will figure out what I do when I get back. But I'll leave the music playing because it's really pretty. okay. But yeah, fucking, I don't recognize. I don't think I recognize a lot of these other names, but Michaela, I know Michaela. We do not speak anymore about where I originally encountered her as a voice actress and became a fan and a follower, but I think she's amazing and wonderful, and it needs all the roles ever, and is just a great person all around. So I'm super happy to see her here. So I think what I'll do, actually, I'm curious. Oh, it's from the last save or the last. Okay. Yep. So I do kind of want to see how some of my other decisions would play out. I don't think I will play this for the entire time. I will see how I feel after I've done the other characters just to see what's up with them. Um, but Lana and Ava at least. Blah, 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 blah. Words. What are words? I don't know what words are anymore. Yeah, I'll have to see how I feel after if I'm going to continue to stream or if I'm going to switch to something else. But for now, it's a new game. This skip that.
My name is.
Am I allowed to touch any? No, I'm not allowed to do any of these. Is that Jenny? I can't tell if that's Jenny or not. This is weird because they're like they found her in a restroom that was out from the Bear Ridge Mountains, and they're saying she's in her 30s or 40s. But the person that we were playing as was a teenager. Um, I can't be cold towards the kitty. It's Tavisita every time. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Yes.
Your word is your bond, detective. Your oath of honor is everything.
I'm still
Good
gonna say no.
God.
Okay, so the thing is, it's like smells of death, but I can't fucking smell him. Sensitivity to light, unnatural movement. Like all of this shit. Thank you. What if I just choose all the ones I didn't choose? Do you not?
Hello?
Hey!
What?
Listen! Hey, listen!
What?
Dude, just take my order and send the
We couldn't do anything for her, right?
Mom, are you all right?
Something in my house.
Something? Can you be more specific?
Not human.
This isn't a prank, is it?
No! Please! I can't look away.
Can you describe what you see? Mom, Mom, are you there? God help us.
Try harder.
Bloody!
I said the abyss threatens to swallow. Try harder.
I must do better.
Suck my dick, Baldy.
Hello?
Halo, is this the ISWA?
Yes, it is. How may I?
Right.
How so?
She's heads?
No, that is.
No. Oh. Is laws of physics? In fact, hey, this is Cap. Don't you? Yeah.
Did you?
Oh, sure.
You move?
What do you take?
Sir, I believe.
How do you know it's a
Was she?
my pookie?
Sir, I do not believe rabies is the culprit. A doctor cannot help you. Do you have any salt?
Salt? Yeah, I do. Why?
Go get some. And before you go on another ridiculous tangent, you need to trust me, alright? Focus.
But
I'm afraid your pookie is possessed.
possessed? Tickle my ass crack and call me shit. Are you kidding me right now?
What the fuck is that phrase?
Listen, you imbecile. Do you want to save your pookie or not?
Yeah, yeah, of course. Anything for my pookie. You're the expert here. But if anything goes wrong, and this turns out to be a load of baloney, I'm gonna sue your department so hard you'll be homeless, living on the corner of Fifth Avenue, giving blowjobs for $1.
Oh my god.
My lawyers are gonna be so far up your hoity-toity head, you won't be able to take a shit without me. No. Whoa, whoa, hey, hey. Enough with the hissing, woman. Jesus, the nice fella here on the phone is trying to help you. Come on. Where the hell is it? I don't deal with this kitchen stuff. That's mostly my pookie's job, you see. Bingo! I got it.
Sprinkle a circle of salt around the bedroom. This will contain the entity for your safety.
You gotta be kidding me.
You called
Be
me.
thorough. A single hole or break in the circle will ruin everything. Do not interact with or disturb your pookie's wall climbing in the process. Let her do her thing. She will not harm you.
Probably.
Probably? Did you just say probably?
Focus only on the salt. Make the best possible circle you can.
Okay. You better be right about this. Remember, blowjobs for $1.
I would charge more than a
Sir, is
dollar.
that a salt shaker?
Yep, sure is.
It would be much more efficient if you removed the cap.
Listen, pal. I ain't no nincompoop. I know how to handle salt. Ain't rocket science. Yeah. How big should I make this here circle?
Big enough to surround her, sir.
Well, I think that's good enough.
What did he say? You're just expecting, but I did the thing with the dude and his wife. Okay. I'm gonna see. Packed up my guitar and turned away from the bus stop, leaving with my dignity intact. Maybe I'll work retail, less bugs, and who knows, maybe customer service isn't as bad as everyone claims. It's always next year. I was curious to see about that one. No 2 week notice. Beautiful. Best ending. No notes. Oh, I should save it before I have to choose the person. I love how you say you walked through locked eyes with four attractive strangers, but one of them has their head down and is asleep. The first available seat on the bus and slumped into it, dropping my backpack beside me. My eyelids felt heavy from the long, exhausting journey from the city to the remote wilderness of Bear Ridge. It's been a week since the break of dawn, and a brief nap seemed like a much-needed respite. Just a few minutes to regain my energy. Hello.
Scoot over.
Keep accidentally minimizing. I really do need a new mouse. My poor mouse. What was that noise? Gasped and jolted awake, startled by the sudden intrusion. A pink hair stranger, my coworker, I assume, shoved herself into the seat next to me.
Please.
Wakey, wakey, sleepyhead, I need your help. Huh? Her voice lowered, hushed and secretive. You see that guy over there that's totally not a stranger I just met like 5 minutes ago? She pointed at the brown-haired stranger seated apart from everyone else, his brooding hazel eyes fixed on the endless trees outside the window. I'm so in love with him. Oh my goodness. We both stared at him for 2 full seconds before he noticed. His gaze flickered our way. Oh my god, he's looking at us. It reversed her gaze, turning away and streaking into her seat. She gave a subtle tug on my sleeve, a silent cue for me to look away. I followed her lead and dipped low as well, instinctively mimicking her movement. You think he noticed us? I hazarded a look over my shoulder, meeting his gaze. Yep, he definitely noticed us staring.
No.
I am Michaela now. I thought I recognized the voice. She speaks so much less than everyone else. An exaggerated sigh of relief. Good.
Who's here?
Candy.
My name's Jenny.
Everyone calls me Jenny. You need my help?
I want to make that guy jealous, and you were gonna help me.
My gaze shifted between Candy and her crush. Bubbly, high-spirited, full of life. Her crush, not so much. His arms crossed over his chest and lips pressed into a fine line, seemed distant and withdrawn, unapproachable. They were absolute opposites. Sorry, I'd rather not get involved, no offense. Excuse me. Frown crossed her face, her lips curled into a pout. She looked wounded by my refusal to take part in her scheme.
Please.
Never been in a relationship. Isn't that pathetic? My chest tightened. I never been in one either. I guess we're both pathetic. How can I possibly help you? My lips twisted into a wide, delighted smile. She looped her arm around mine.
You're going to be my girlfriend.
Oh, hello. My jaw dropped. Not my real girlfriend. My fake one. We're going to fake date. Wait, how would that help you? I never read a single issue of Teen Bulletin. The best way to attract a mate is to make them jealous. What are we, Twilight? I stared at her blankly. Teen Bulletin? I wouldn't take relationship advice from a magazine, especially one that uses the word mate. Uh huh. I'm not a complete idiot. I also did a reading with a tarot, and the results were awesome. I'm gonna have the best summer of romance ever. She stole another glance at her crush. I think his name is Andrew. Wait, no, is it Anthony? She pauses for a moment, biting her lower lip in thought. It's Andre. His name is Andre, I'm sure of it. Crap. How could I forget my future boyfriend's name? Quick, pretend I said something funny. Andre burst out into obnoxious forced laughter. Our eyes darted our way, her hysterics disturbing the entire bus. I managed a tight, awkward chuckle, playing the part as best I could, all the while silently wishing for the floor to open up and swallow me whole. In my throat, they gave something to talk about. Anything to stop her from drawing so much attention to us. Excited for summer camp? I'm not a camper. I'm totally an adult now. Legal. Yeah, I already assumed that. Campers show up for a few more days. We're all here early for training. Right. I knew that. Andy coughed to cover up a laugh. It's just kind of weird. For years I've been a camper at Bear Ridge, and now I'm a counselor. Really moving up in the world. Still processing it all. Yeah, I'm still processing the whole working a job thing, too. It's always been a dream of mine to teach music, and now I get paid to do it. What about you? What about me? What's your role at the camp? Mr. Matthews said he assigned me when I get there. Really? I thought Mr. Matthews assigned roles beforehand. Did you get the email? I say my tarot cards? The sedentated subject set me for a loop. Your tarot cards? Candy reached into her colorful backpack, decorated with thin buttons and a cute Hello Kitty keychain. I'm assuming that's to avoid copyright, spelling it like that. Retrieved a deck from the side pocket. The hell. The back of the card is ornamented with intricate manner and makes tapestries. Excuse me. Practicing, she shuffled the deck and then drew 3 cards for me to choose from. Go on, pick a card. Give you a quick reading. Word of caution. I'm a newbie at this, I could use practice. What do you want to know more about? Past, present, or future? Oh, I get a little bit more on her.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh. Oh, even I know that's not good. You can't be my girl. That's not how it works.
No.
It's Tower, that's not a good one. It's like the worst one you can get. Not the reading I was hoping for. Card represents sudden upheaval, destruction, and for lack of a better term, chaos. A big change is coming. Soon you'll be facing a major life event that'll shake up your world. It'll challenge you like never before. But remember, the tower often relates to rebirth. Out of the ashes, something new and strong can rise. At least, that's what I think it means. I could be wrong. No, you're pretty right. You're actually very right. My eyes started to Candy's shoulder. Holy crap. You have a spider on you. Oh no. Spider, where? Where is it? Hold on. I flicked it off her shoulder. Oh no! The spider landed right on Andre's face. He panicked, quickly clawed the bug away. Annie and I burst into a fit of giggles. My god, you saved my life. But for more emotions, I was in Candy's arms. She hugged me tight, clinging embrace. Froze, my heart fluttering wildly in my chest. Oh, shit. Totally out of my comfort zone. With warmth blew me in my chest. I cannot read. Da, 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 da. It felt nice being held like this. Annie had a calming energy, a reassuring presence in her arms. Everything felt right. My uncertainties and worries were insignificant. She had the power to ward off all my fears in an instant. Bus rolled to a halt. Canary broke her hug, brought us back to reality by the vehicle's jerking movement. Double doors opened. Oh, it's the.
You're making a mistake. Turn back before it's too late.
I love the use of the guitar for the ambience. Like, that's so good. Like, and how suddenly it changed. Oh, I have no idea if I'm doing this right. Okay. Uh, my clean handkerchief just inches from my dress. Meet Candy's gaze. Quiet anger simmering there, not at me, but the situation. I was seriously not cool. Are you okay? Need help. Fingers brushed against mine, lingering just long enough to remind me I wasn't alone in this. Aw, much better. I shook her hand in an involuntary moment and our fingers intertwined. Hopefully, this was just a minor setback. The days ahead would be easier, carefree, and relaxed. For tough things might get this summer, Candy would have my back, and I'd have hers. You face anything. I do like her. I like both the girls, but, you know. Kayla!
Oliver, your shift was over hours ago.
Someone
Oh, here I was doing repo. Okay. Oh, goodbye, bottle. This is the last of the credits. Or is it? Hey, yeah, I kind of just want to finish my dinner and chill for the rest of the night. This is fun though. This is a lot. I'm looking forward to the full release. I do not know. I already have it wish listed. Will you open Steam for me? Uh, it just says coming soon, so it will have to be. Sorry about that. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, there's as of right now, I don't see. Let me double check there. Oh, hey, cool. We got sparks for the cleaners. That's nice. Yeah. I don't see. Uh, yeah, I don't see anything yet as far as Oh God, what happened to my brain tonight? More than usual. I just because I was just doing a lot of reading. I don't know. Um. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna read. I'm stuck between the two heroes. Hunter Hero is doing a weird game called Stick Tongue, but Hiro Ushio, my brother in slime. Eh, I'll read him. Alright, so Hiro is doing chicken repo, repo. Um, and I'm gonna go read him. Oh my god, I just got really tired all of a sudden. Wow. I have been doing some spring cleaning during my spring break though, so that's probably why I'm a little more tired than usual. All right. Well, thank you all for those who came and even those who lurked. I hope even if the Bad Summer devs didn't get to see the actual stream, I do have a VOD channel on YouTube under the name Iva. I believe it is linked in my Twitch. Um, I'll go ahead and put up on Blue Sky though, if anybody wants to see the VOD. Yeah, I only did 2 of the love interests because I just, again, I'm really tired, really weirdly tired today. Although me being tired, like fucking day that ends in Y, am I right? Um, yeah, no, I enjoyed it so far. There's a fucking Sailor Moon skin in Repo that I'm witnessing right now. Sure is a thing. um, but yeah, I enjoyed it. I think it's good. There were a couple of errors that I saw as far as like text is concerned, but you know, it is a demo. Um, super happy for Michaela. I mean, I know she's had other roles as well since the role that shall not be named. Um, but she I love hearing her and stuff, and I don't hear her in enough stuff because a lot of the things that been in are not necessarily my genre, and that's fine. But I love her to death, and I really hope that she is going to be the main. Is definitely coming back for the main to do the voice for the main character for Jenny. Which how old are they? Oh, okay. So this Jenny, for those who don't know, my legal name is Jennifer. I don't share that very often, but it's also my because my first and last name are super common. It's really hard to like actually pin me down. I go by I'm going to change my fit name legally at some point to Sharon, but I also go by Ren, obviously, or Rain. Um, but it was just there was a moment when the game said the character's name that I was just like, oh, right. When I was young and living in the 90s, Jennifer was a really, really common name. Um, but I'm not bothered by it. It's fine. So she would be a little bit older than me by a couple of years at least, because in '99 I would have been 15, so I would have been a freshman in high school. Or yeah, or a sophomore. I might have been a sophomore. I was going into sophomore year. That's right. Okay, so like 2 years older than me if she's 18 and just graduated. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna raid because I am just blathering. Have a good night, everyone. I love you. I appreciate you all. Potentially 7.2 stuff. Friday. We will see how the crew feels. I'm excited for it though. So I'm gonna start the raid. Have a good night.